Welcome to my YouTube channel, a channel for Arabic and English books. Please subscribe.
After knowing the strategies for building the four interior empires, what we should do is make daily personal practice. Many people prioritize their long-term goals and plans for the future, often sacrificing the value of the present moment, which means ignoring small daily goals. However, it's important to recognize that each day holds its own unique opportunities and experiences that should not be overlooked. Small improvements can lead to big results. It turns out that this is true in many areas of life, from our personal relationships to our work skills. By focusing on making just a 1% improvement in any aspect of your day, you can see a significant 30% increase in your results within a month. And if you stick with the program for a year, the improvement can be as much as 365%. The key is to stay committed to making consistent, incremental improvements over time. By doing so, you'll be amazed at the progress you can make and the impact it can have on your life. So, whether you're trying to enhance your morning routine or achieve a big goal in your career, remember that small improvements, done regularly, can yield staggering results. Someone may ask, is it necessary to follow this 5 a.m. routine every day? Can I take my weekends off? What if I have other obligations by accident? For this question, the billionaire answered, apply it all in whatever way works for your values, aspirations, and lifestyle. Yet also know that part-time commitment truly does deliver part-time results. Now that we have already known the importance of daily improvements, do we have any wonderful methods of insisting on taking advantage of the victory hour every day? Exactly. In this chapter, we will introduce the 20-20-20 formula to you, which rests at the core of the 5 a.m. method. It might be possible for us to wake up at 5 a.m., but it will be easier to lie in bed and spend the whole hour scanning social media and checking mailboxes or messages. If we want to truly optimize our day and achieve our goals, we need a more structured approach. That's where the 20-20-20 formula comes in. This simple method involves dividing our first hour of the day into 3 equal parts, with 20 minutes dedicated to moving, 20 minutes to reflecting, and 20 minutes to growing. To begin with, let's talk about the first 20 minutes, which is designed to move. If we want to transform our mornings and set ourselves up for a successful day, there's one thing we need to do: move vigorously as soon as we wake up. This may sound daunting and disruptive since when we first get up in the morning, we tend to be in a daze but not exercise. But the plan to exercise is based on the neurobiology of the brain, which can lower our cortisol, one of the main materials that stunt your genius and devastates your implicit opportunity to make history. Besides, intense exercise releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that gives you drive and motivation, as well as serotonin, a chemical that regulates happiness. It can also have incredible benefits for our focus, energy, and self-discipline. Whether we choose to take a spinning class, do some jumping jacks and burpees, skip rope like a boxer, or sprint outside, the important thing is that we break a sweat. By doing so, we will awaken our brains and feel on fire, ready to tackle whatever challenges come our way. Imagine that at 5:20 a.m., while others are still sleeping, you're already feeling energized and ready to conquer the day ahead. You're primed to lead your field, achieve excellent results, and make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. So, the next time we wake up, try adding some movement to our morning routine and see how it transforms our day. At this time, the entrepreneur asked Mr. Riley a fabulous question: would it be possible for you to be specific about what we need to do in order to make sure we're up with the sun? When we know we need to wake up early, we often rely on a series of alarms to get us out of bed. We set them for different times, usually in 5 or 10-minute intervals, hoping that the repeated sound would eventually rouse us from our slumber. However, when the first alarm goes off, we may be tempted to hit the snooze button and drift back to sleep. We might repeat this process several times until we finally force ourselves to get up when the last alarm rings. This can leave us feeling groggy and unproductive, even if we manage to get up on time. Or the worst thing is that we may not even be out of bed until the last alarm goes off. In response to this problem, the billionaire gave us a way out. To improve the chances of waking up early and getting a head start on our day, try using an old-fashioned alarm clock instead of relying on our phones or other technical gadgets. Set the clock to be 30 minutes ahead of the actual time, and then program it again to ring at 5:30 a.m. This will give us the impression that we are getting up later than we actually are, which can make the prospect of waking up a bit more appealing. When the alarm goes off, make a conscious effort to jump out of bed right away, without letting your mind talk us into staying under the covers. We can even lay our shoes out right next to the bed and sleep in our workout clothes. With a little discipline and a few smart tricks like these, it will be easier for us to get out of bed and establish an ideal morning routine. Next, the second 20 minutes is for reflection. In our fast-paced society, it's important to have a moment of peace and solitude before the chaos of the day begins. This is where the concept of tranquility becomes a luxury. During the victory hour, set aside 20 minutes for deep contemplation and silence. Use this time to reflect on our values, aspirations, and behavior for the day ahead. This is an opportunity to design our day and shape our life in a deliberate way. Embrace the stillness and give ourselves the gift of inner peace amidst the noise and distractions of modern life. Sometimes we get so caught up in the busyness of our lives that we forget the importance of taking a step back and reflecting on our goals and aspirations. The most successful people in history have recognized the power of solitude and used it to their advantage. For instance, the famous author J.K. Rowling used to wake up early and write in a cafe, finding inspiration in the peacefulness of the early morning hours. By taking the time to be alone with our thoughts, we can tap into our inner genius and achieve the success we've always dreamed of. In this 20 minutes, developing a strong imagination is essential to achieving success and prosperity. Just as the billionaire shared that the magnificent structures in Rome are a testament to the power of imagination. The ancient Romans who built these grand edifices had the vision, confidence, and skill to turn their ideas into reality. And every one of these breathtaking monuments was the result of human imagination being put to good use. During the reflection period of your morning routine, take the time to invent, visualize, and dream, just like the great thinkers and builders of the past. In addition to dreaming and visualizing, we also have to use pens, and take at least 10 minutes to write down a statement of our ideal day ahead to increase our focus and discipline to get things done. Keeping a journal every day is also a good choice, which can help release any negative emotions and work through any disappointments, so that we can switch to a positive mindset. This can have a miraculous effect, freeing up our creativity, energy, and performance by releasing the toxic emotions that were weighing us down. Finally, we come to the last 20 minutes in the victory hour. It is designed to help us grow daily. During this period, from 5:40 to 6 a.m., we have the opportunity to enhance our knowledge, expertise, and skills, and surpass our competition. Mr. Riley said, "Private desire without personal development is like dreaming of having a gorgeous garden but not planting any seeds." This is the perfect time to read a book, listen to a podcast, or take an online course related. Have a habit of dedicating time every morning to reading and learning, and this has greatly contributed to their success. Use this time to expand our minds and acquire new insights that will set us apart from the rest. Till now, we have sorted through the 20-20-20 formula. Do you understand how it works? Actually, we don't have to copy exactly what the billionaire taught us. Any good method is to serve us and create value for us. Make the routine our own by adapting it to our preferences and needs, so it can fit perfectly with our lifestyle. Part 3.